As-salamu Aleikum. It's time to grab a beverage and let's talk, inshallah. Today's topic is Allah has a plan for you. In this life, we all have unique journeys. We have highs and lows, ups and downs, and it's different for each one of us. But in each case, it is part of Allah's bigger plan for us. Sometimes life can feel like a big puzzle with all the pieces everywhere, and you're trying to pick up the pieces and put things together. You know, when you have those large 1,000 piece puzzles, and it's easier to find the corners and the sides, but it's much more difficult to put the center together and complete the picture. That's how life can feel sometimes, that some pieces are easier to put together and easier to sort out and handle, and then others are like in shambles and they feel very difficult to find and sort out and manage. So sometimes it feels like the pieces are scattered everywhere, but Allah knows exactly where each piece should go and why it should go there. There's wisdom behind it. His plan, the complete picture, is perfect, even when we can't see it yet. And when we are going through hardship, it's easy to start questioning things, right? Why are things happening this way? Why does it feel unfair? Why this? Why that? But Allah's wisdom is way beyond our comprehension, and He knows what is best for us. And even in times of ease, when we are achieving things and successful in certain times and feeling content and happy, even in those times, it's not solely due to our efforts, right? It's important to recognize those times are filled with Allah's guidance and support as well. So how do we deal with those uncertain times, and do we place our trust in Allah? How do we understand that it's coming from a place of wisdom, and to stop ourselves from questioning things, inshallah? Let's draw inspiration from the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. You might already know this is my favorite surah in the Quran, Surah Yusuf, the story of Yusuf alayhi salam. There's so many lessons and wisdom within the story. So let's draw some lessons, inshallah, from his story. Because Yusuf alayhi salam faced so many trials and hardships, yet we see throughout that he never lost hope in Allah's plan. And through the story in the Quran, we see how his life was really marked by different trials and hardships. And we see the wisdom behind these trials and hardships that ultimately led him to achieve success and achieve high status. And that was part of Allah's plan for him. So why did he have to go through this, and what was the wisdom behind these struggles that he went through? Let's talk about patience. Facing struggle after struggle after struggle really tested his patience and his faith. From when he was young, he encountered betrayal, jealousy, imprisonment, false accusations, his reputation was ruined, and on and on and on. We see struggle after struggle after struggle as he went through life. It was really difficult for him. So those tests that he went through, one after the other, really pushed him to strengthen his character and deepen his reliance on Allah. And it's a reminder to us as well that those struggles that we go through, they really help us build our faith and rely on Allah. If our lives were just ease after ease after ease and happy and joyful, we may forget Allah. We may not feel the need to rely on Him, right? So within that hardship, there is blessings for us because there is growth in it, and there is strengthening of our faith in it, even though it may feel so difficult during the struggle, and we may not recognize the blessings while we are in the struggle, but there is blessings within that struggle. Also, it prepared Yusuf alayhi salam for leadership. Because we know the whole story, we know that Yusuf alayhi salam was destined to become a leader, a minister in Egypt. Now, to effectively lead a nation, to effectively lead people, he needed to develop certain qualities, like patience that we just mentioned, like wisdom, like resilience. All of those characteristics, all of those qualities that really can only be truly developed when you face hardship and struggles. So all of those aspects of his character was really strengthened by him having to go through those struggles and hardship. It also built in him empathy and understanding. Because he went through struggle after challenge and challenge and challenge and so on, he was really able to empathize with those who are struggling, those who are in need. That really is a critical characteristic when you are a leader. It made him just and fair and compassionate, really important qualities to have as a leader. And those qualities were really built because he went through that hardship. And it's a reminder of the wisdom in Allah's plan. Allah's wisdom, as we mentioned, is beyond our comprehension. And sometimes those challenges and struggles that we go through are a process of redirecting our lives and preparing us for a greater purpose. Just like what happened with Yusuf alayhi salam, that he went through those struggles that ultimately led him to Egypt and led him to develop certain qualities and certain characteristics so he was able to effectively lead a nation. It's a reminder to be patient, trust in Allah's plan, and maintain our faith in difficult times. And just like Yusuf alayhi salam, we may not understand why we are going through the things that we are going through, but with patience and staying connected to Allah, we can grow stronger and closer to Allah, inshallah. Trust that He hears your prayers and He will guide you through those uncertainties. Allah has a plan for each one of us, and that is so special when you think about it. Allah doesn't have the same plan for you and I. He has a special plan catered specifically for you because He knows you. He knows your strengths. He knows your weaknesses. He knows what you like. He knows what you don't like. He knows what is good for you. He knows what is not good for you. So He has a plan full of love, full of mercy, full of wisdom that is catered uniquely to you and you alone. And that is so special. He didn't give us all the same journey, He didn't give us all the same plan. He catered it specifically to you. And that's so, so, so special. So remember that you are not alone in this journey. Allah is right there with you, guiding you with love, mercy, wisdom. Trust Him, turn to Him, and trust that everything will fall into place at the perfect time. Those jigsaw pieces, those puzzle pieces, they will come and fall into place when the time is right for you. So, what can you do in the meantime if you are in a season of uncertainty and difficulty? What can you do to increase your reliance and trust in Allah? Of course, drawing inspiration from stories like this to understand that there is a bigger picture and to trust Allah and His plan. He gives us inspiration throughout the Quran, and He has promises even throughout the Quran. He promises us that with hardship comes ease, with hardship is ease. So remember these promises that Allah gives us throughout the Quran. He is not trying to destroy us, He is helping us grow and achieve a bigger purpose, inshallah. So trust Him, trust His wisdom, and turn to Him in dua, in supplication. Spend time with Him, ask Him to grant you patience and understanding, and try to focus on gratitude. Try to see the blessings that you do currently have, even within the hardship. Try to find those moments of peace, the moments of gratitude that you see, and cultivate that gratitude. Recognize Allah, show Him gratitude, express that gratitude to Him. Doing that can help you shift your perspective and appreciate the plan that Allah has just for you. Let go of control, release the control. You don't have to have everything figured out. Release the control to Allah. Do your part and trust Him to do the rest. Those pieces will come into place, inshallah. And take it one step at a time. Focus on the present moment. Take it easy. Trusting Allah doesn't mean that you have to have all the answers at once. Just embrace the journey and know that Allah's plan will unfold at the perfect time just for you. Your unique, custom made, custom tailored plan that He made just for you. And that's about it for today's chit chat. I hope that brought you some comfort, some strength, some inspiration, some reminders from looking at Yusuf alayhi salam's story. And I hope this was a reminder that Allah loves you. He has made a unique plan just for you. It's full of love for you. He wants to see you succeed. Just remember that. And until next time, take care. As-salamu Aleikum.